Hello, everyone, and welcome. We've finally arrived. This is the moment we have been working towards for months. Let me show you guys. We are level 98. We have just one single level left to go before we have reached the max rank in this game. And I figured, what better way to end this than with the gold medal. I have been swapping off between Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi's costume like every other video, just to give each one at least a little bit of uniqueness. But I specifically didn't want to use the gold medal until the very last video, because this is the special one. This is the moment where we finally can say we've achieved the max rank. So, without further ado, let's get started. This has taken so much time. It's actually unreal. If you want to watch the entire journey of me going basically from 1 to 99, well, it's going to be, if you just check out the playlist, you can. I'm assuming most people that watch this, though, are just going to watch this video because this is the end. This is the end of the series. This is what we've been working towards. So, for anyone that might be wondering, why are you grinding bullet bills? Wouldn't Amazing Daisies be better? No, not anymore. So I finished the game somewhere in the early 30s. I don't exactly remember the number where I finished off, but I had completed the main campaign, obviously. I did the Pit of 100 Trials, technically twice, because you have to now in the remake. And I did all the troubles. I got every badge in the game. I did every single recipe. Well, I guess that's how you get the gold medal, is by basically 100% of the game, every aspect of the game. And this was just a dumb little challenge that I've always wanted to do. I wanted to do this on the original GameCube version, and I didn't make it very far. I think I did like one session of Amazing Daisy grinding, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I would have to check the save file. I just don't remember what it was. But at the time when I did play it on the GameCube, I wasn't recording. So I think that was probably the reason why I didn't fully commit to it, and I just stopped. But because I'm recording now, I was like, this would be a great series to put on YouTube. Like, why not? Oh, a coin. I guess I'll take it. I don't need it, though. Thanks. I really didn't need that coin. I've maxed out the coin, or my wallet, for like 2 episodes now. But yeah, so I finished the game like around the early 30s. So you'd have to look at the playlist. I don't really remember what exactly it was. But when I first started this, I was just grinding Amazing Daisies for several videos. And I'm going to tell you right now, had I not switched to bullet bills, I'd still be grinding Amazing Daisies. Well, after a certain point, they stopped giving you XP. I don't know what it would have been, but I think they stopped around like... Well, I stopped when I think it was maybe they were giving me 20 or so XP. I don't really remember. But I was getting frustrated because I couldn't get them to spawn. Like, no matter what I did, I was having so much trouble. Like, I reset the game. I would leave the area 2 times, but I don't know what the odds are, but it was terrible. And I love the fact that Luigi was in a crowd of just X-Nauts, by the way. Not as good as the previous episode where he was surrounded just by boos. But yeah, I got really frustrated with Amazy Daisies because I just couldn't get them to spawn. And at the time, they were my best avenue of getting experience points. But I was going in, like, if you look at the last video that I did Amazy Daisies, it took me over 40 minutes to find just one. And I was like, there's no way this makes sense to keep continuing on with this method. So I said, all right, let's give it a shot. Let's head over to Pirate's Grotto, and I want to see how long it takes to level up from 0 XP to 100. And it's roughly like 41 minutes, give or take, depending on, you know, sometimes there's variables, like whether the audience does something. But I found that this was, without a doubt, the best method after that point. And I stuck to it. But the thing is, I knew it was going to be a grind. Because officially, as of this video, I have fought over 4,000 battles of Bullet Bills. Go watch any of the previous, like, 10 videos. It's just me grinding Bullet Bills for a little over 2 hours each. It wasn't, like, crazy, but when I found it very consistent with the XP, and the fact that it was probably faster than the Amazy Daisies, I stuck to this method. I was like, I'm going to grind Bullet Bills until I hit the max rank. And that's what we're doing in this video. This is legitimately what I've been doing for like 12 videos now. 12, 15, I don't remember the number. I've lost track. When you spend so much time inside this cave, you eventually just lose track of it. I started this save file on the very first day the game came out. I think it was May 23rd, 2024. I played this game on the very first day, and I think I just did chapter 1. I did not think when I was recording that video that I would be here right now getting to level 99. And just for the record, and I'm going to put this in the title of the video, this is for no reason. This is quite literally just to say I reached the max rank. Because, like I said, I've already completed all of the game's content. The fact that I'm Gold Mario proves that. Oh, I have the gold medal. And more or less, I've been using these videos as just kind of like a, hey, let's just chat about whatever I'm doing. Whether it be like playing other games, or if I was going to be playing whatever monthly Mario Party game. Because when this game came out, I think I was still... Yeah, Superstars was the most active Mario Party game, and then later that year, Jamboree came out, and then we switched over to that. So I just use this as just a way to talk just about whatever. I guess you could almost look at it as like a podcast, I guess, but I'm not really a big podcast guy anymore. But it's probably just gotta be so funny, like going back and watching an old one, like an old grinding video. Because obviously I'm always talking about what I'm doing at the time, and like I don't remember what I was saying in like half of them. I was just going off. When I was doing the Amazing Daisy grind though, I was just complaining like most of it, because when you don't get an Amazing Daisy, it's rough. But it was super exciting when one popped up. Also, yeah, I remember I was complaining a lot because I had to keep running away from the fights. Because I'm pretty sure the Amazing Daisy only has one set spawn in the Twilight Trail. And if you fight in that little area, like if you defeat that enemy, that Crazy Daisy, I think it's called, it completely removes it and you have to go 2 away anyway. So it just made more sense to run from the fight than to win the battle. But I legitimately think doing that was destroying my controller. Like, thankfully it's fine, it's still seemingly fine, but if I had kept doing it, I seriously think my controller would have destroyed. Although, like, if you watch my Bowser Boom Squad videos, I always button mash at the end, even though I don't even think you have to. I think you're like guaranteed to win that. I still want to try it one time, where I just don't press A at all. But I am just so unbelievably happy to be done with this. Well, we're not done. We still have, what, 72 fights to go? But this is the last time I will be playing this. And I just don't even know if I have words to say with how excited I am, because I found that it was faster to do the bullet bills, or at least more consistent. I have been, like, I just was dedicating my time to completing this. I honestly thought I wasn't even going to do this year. I thought I was going to complete this in 2026. That's how, like, much I was possibly thinking far ahead. It would be 2026 if I stuck to Amazing Daisies. For sure, though. But so officially, now that we're going to be wrapping this up, this will be my second video that I've done with the No Reason title, because my first one was all the way back when I played SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, I grinded to 1,000,000 shiny objects, which is the currency in that game. And I don't know, I just randomly thought of that idea. I was like, you know what, this will be a fun video. Just for the record, I had everything purchased. I had purchased all of Mr. Krabs, like spatulas, the golden spatulas, and I had bought in the museum, which the museum is also on my channel, but it's totally not worth it on the remake. It's like, I think it's just screenshots from the game. But in the original, it was concept art, which I thought was really cool. But they didn't do it in the remake. And so now that I've done this, I've kind of set myself up though, because I probably will at some point do Super Paper Mario. I was actually having trouble in the last video. I kept calling it Super Mario Party, but I'm like, that's not it. So eventually, be on the lookout for that, because I'm probably gonna do that. But that won't be for a while. I think I've had it a little enough of Paper Mario. Because on this save file, not only have like I 100%ed everything, but I even got the rank 1 prize for the Happy Lucky Lottery. That was a grind. I didn't alter the clock too, so I actually did it like legit. I know I've told this story probably multiple times in previous parts, but I was recording it every single day to get the rank 1 prize. If you look at the playlist, I have all the prizes, each individual one, but I also have them all in like a single video. And I probably didn't even have to. I guess there is a method to it where I guess like you get it like a year after or something like that, or within it. Assuming you don't alter the time. But I was happy to be done with the Happy Lucky Lottery, because since I uploaded that video, I have not checked it once. Not that I need any of the prizes. Like, I think if you get rank 2 or 1 again, it's just a Taste Tea recipe. Or no, I think, isn't Taste Tea in Paper Mario 64? I think, is it Zest Tea in this game? I think it's Zest Tea, actually. Did I just see Luigi's hat, like, right at the bottom? He was in the way back. I think it would have been so cool if I had actually had, like, a full audience, but I've been consistently at, like this. I have 112 here. Okay, now then more was added. I only seem to get 200 when I actually level up, and then it like goes back down. I think it's because the bullet bills hit me, and some of the audience members run away. So like I'm always constantly in this like area for an audience. But a couple videos ago, and I used this as the thumbnail for the video, I actually got an Ultra Shroom from the audience, which is crazy rare. And I was hoping for the Jam and Jelly, because alternately that's the other like rarest item that you can get from the audience, but sadly I do not believe I'll be getting a Jam and Jelly. Not that I need it, clearly. But, you know, it's actually funny. I would need 3 jam and jellies just to get most of my FP back, which is crazy. But it's actually funny though. You guys know that candy in the game that restores 64 FP? That item is actually useful to me now. Unfortunately, it wasn't useful to me when I was playing the main game, unfortunately, but I don't even, I might have it in the bank, I don't know. I think my bank is actually full, or no, maybe I sold a couple of items because I was just keeping them in there. I don't know. Not that I even, like, I don't even need money at this point. You can tell. I've been full on coins for 2 videos now. For a bit, I actually didn't think I was gonna cap out on coins. And I think I actually do have money on, not that it matters. And just so you guys know, I have maxed out BP since level 50. I use like a screenshot of the BP menu for the badges for that video. And with this fight, we are halfway there. And there's one thing, once we actually do level up, I want to try one thing before we lock the save in. Because once you hit level 99, the game shouldn't give you any XP. Because technically, I'm not even getting XP for defeating the enemies. I'm getting 1 XP for just simply winning the fight. So I need to verify something. What does it look like when you win a fight after you hit level 99? Because this will be like the only chance that I can do it on camera. Well, that's not true. I can do a separate video if I really wanted to, but I don't. But I can't believe that this is it. This is the final video for grinding. I can finally go back to Rogueport and hear different music. I can see different parts of the world, although I guess I don't really think I'm going to be playing this game too much after this. Admittedly. I don't know if I mentioned this, but did I actually tell you guys that I think I've mentioned it in previous parts, but I was actually gonna do a similar video in this style, like doing something for no reason. I was gonna actually do something in The Simpsons Hit and Run when I was doing my my campaign playthrough back in February. I think it was February. I was gonna grind to 1,000,000 gold coins in that game, but I'm like, this actually probably will take way too long. So you just never know what my next one will be. I have a feeling though, because I've officially started this and now I'm finishing this challenge right here, right now. If Nintendo ever makes another Paper Mario game in this style, you already know people are gonna be asking me for this, like to grind to the max level. I'm setting myself up if they ever do. But you know what, though? I'll take that challenge. I'll do it. And it's actually crazy. The week that this video is coming out, it's actually going to be a jam-packed week for videos for me. Because, so I think this video is going out after the monthly Jamboree game, despite it being recorded before it, just because of how scheduling works out for me, because I already have something planned for pretty much the rest of the month. Like, I literally have a schedule for videos that I know that I still need to record. But the Jamboree game, we're gonna be recording it in a couple days, and that's gonna be coming out. Well, they always release the day afterwards, so I guess Tuesday. But they didn't used to. I used to wait like a couple days to release them after they were recording, but I'm like, well, I guess it really doesn't matter that much. Usually if there's like a big part that I need to just trim out, I usually get that out before it goes, like, it gets public. Because I swear some of these guys will look at the map for like 10 minutes trying to find the right play. And unfortunately, you can't, at least online, you can't see what the other players are doing from your perspective. So, but if you were playing on the same console, then you would be able to. I'm just really happy that we don't have to do 3 levels now. For the past like 10, 12 videos, I was doing 3 levels, except with the exception of one video having 4, because I was setting it up for this very moment right here, where the last level was getting its own separate video. So I think that video lasted almost like 3 hours. Like, can you imagine sitting down for just 3 hours grinding bullet bills? That would drive anyone crazy. But I did it. I did it specifically for this very moment. Because I think having this one be itself, like the last level, I think was just made the most sense. Because if I hadn't, this video would actually be 2 levels. And I think that maybe would have been a little too long. Where it's gonna be like 41-ish minutes. I think that's okay, because that's around the time that the other one was for Rehydrated. But I can't promise that will be around the same length. And future videos that are titled for no reason. The final nice. You will never be hearing me say that again, at least in this series. gosh, we're already almost there. It doesn't, I don't know how, but it doesn't feel like it. As of my timer from OBS, we've been going for a half hour. It actually doesn't feel like it though. I'm legitimately curious to see. So once this video goes out, I'm curious to see if there's anyone else that's gonna attempt this. Because as far as I know, I don't think there's anyone else that's made a video of doing something like this. Not that I am aware of, at least. I'm gonna tell you right now, though, if you're thinking about doing this, I honestly don't recommend it. You can if you want to. I don't recommend it, though. Just you watch, like, the next Paper Mario game, whatever it's gonna be. It's gonna be, the max level is gonna be like 200 or something like that. Just like something crazy, because they're gonna see this and be like, oh, people like get into the max level. Let's increase it. That's a very Nintendo thing, I think, to do. $23 more fights left, and then we are finished. This challenge is complete. I think because I'm gonna be finishing up with this though, like I'm gonna be happy to be able to start recording other games, because I have seriously put a lot of time into this. Like I already have my next single player game planned out. It was supposed to come out in October. Even though it's not really a spooky game, but it would have been fun. But it's just because I was so eager to finish this, it took priority. And obviously I can't over-record. I can't be in two places at once recording multiple games. I wish I could though. That'd be nice. We're in the end game now, boys. I'm telling you guys right now, though, I'm never going to see bullet bills the same. I can't see what that is, but I'm going to take it. Alright, a dried shroom. Alright. That would have been so sick if that was the jam and jelly. The rare jam and jelly that was behind a bulky bomb. Or what I think it is bulky bomb, right? Or which one's bomb Ulk? Is that the purple one? You can tell I haven't been to the Pit of 100 Trials in quite a while. Although I have the catalog, so I mean I could always just check it if I really wanted to. My phone will not stop getting notifications. I have like a little clock on my phone for when we're getting really close to wrapping this up. I just keep getting notifications. Please stop. Oh my god, dude, we're 13 away. I seriously think, with how many bullet bills I have grinded, I seriously think I have done more battles than a lot of people have done throughout the entire game. Like, I seriously would love for someone to go through and actually count how many battles. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you in this game. Unlike in Paper Mario 64, there's like the little blackboard in Mario's house. They should have had that in this game. They have the power bounces, but I don't think they have anything else for like number of like battles. Because I would love to know what my statistic is on bullet bills. I know Bug Fables tracks how many you've taken out, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like how many you've killed and how many you've seen. Because I think some enemies can run away. But if you go into the that little training area, you can actually see a boss that you've already defeated and you can like refight them and whatnot. And just for the record, getting to max rank in Bug Fables is not really anything crazy. It's only 27. It's the same thing as Paper Mario 64, so it's nothing too crazy. I've done that in Paper Mario 64, so it wouldn't even be worth creating a video on. Although I guess if I ever play, like I think eventually I'll play Paper Mario 64 again. It's not going to be as tedious as this, but Super will. Super 100% will. Of course, let me actually know if you would be interested even in watching me do Super Paper Mario, because it is a different game, and I like the game. I think Super is a great game. Anything after that, though, I do not like. So, don't ask for those. This is it. This is it, boys. After long last. The end of the journey is so close. Although, keep in mind though, we still have. I still want to do that one experiment at the end, and then we have to save, and that's gonna be the final send off. Once I save, that's when we're locked in. The final answer. And just so you guys know, because I did a poll asking whether you guys wanted me to alternate or max out HP or FP. Well, overwhelmingly it was to alternate. So on this next fight, the very last fight for the leveling up, we're going to be doing HP. So we're wrapping this up with 175 HP and 170 FP. And this is it. This is the last official fight required right here. I was thinking about going like kind of overkill, but I'm like, nah, let's just finish this up. Let's not delay it any longer. There we go. It's over. We have officially hit 99. This is the last ever screen. See, look, we can't even upgrade BP anymore because we've done that for so long. 175 HP. There we go. We've done it. Level 99. Oh my god. Hold on. Wait. Like I said, we gotta do just one more fight. One more. Hold on. What happens? I gotta know. Like we can't get XP, right? All right. This is the absolute last fight. You just get, you don't even get a screen. Oh my god. You don't even get a screen. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and put on bump attack so we don't get attacked anymore. We have to save. We have to save to make sure to lock this in. My heart is actually like racing because we're finished. We're actually done. The journey is over. And you know what? Because Goombella was our first ever partner, she's the one that started us on this journey, and she's gonna be the one to finish it. Let's save multiple times here. Can you hear me mashing the button? Oh, I'm not. I have one thumb on it. All right, one more time. There we go. Level 99. Oh my god, we did it! It's finally over. I've won. I can say I have won Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. It's actually over. The grind is finished. I can now officially say I grinded to the max level in Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door for no reason. It's actually kind of surreal, man. Hold on. Let's do one more save. Just gotta be safe. Alright, now to the title screen. This is where we're ending it right off on the screen right here. This is where we're gonna call it. We're gonna finish where we started. At the title select screen. seriously, thank you guys for watching. This was a long journey. You can tell by my playtime. 112 hours, 35 minutes. We done it. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, whether you've watched the entire journey or if you're just watching this part. This was an adventure. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And make sure you subscribe, though, because you never know what my next journey might be. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.